What is up, Sooner Nation? Welcome to the Sooner Surge podcast that tells it like it is. It's Sunday night. No, there's no storms tonight. They all happened last night. Hope and pray that everyone is safe, that the damage was minimal in your area. Welcome to our Sunday night live stream. We do this each and every night if you're new here. It looks like it's a lot of the usual suspects in the chat, but I'm sure more are hopping on as we speak. But yeah, this is something we do each and every night. We love this community here at the Sooner Surge. The best community out there, bar none. No one can beat it. And I'm a little.
What was the end? You cut out for a second. Sorry, man. Did you say something at the end?
I said it's the best community out there, Jay.
Oh, there we go. I'm back. How's it going, man?
It's going, man.
Hey, Final Four, Elite Eight. Final Four is set. The Elite Eight games today, not that great. Not very good games today. Kind of just
great basketball by Houston.
4 number 1 seeds.
I do think it's hilarious, though, that there's people. I've seen people on their bracket challenge, all these people saying, well, hold it just a second. Hold it just a second. Way more important than a back bracket buster or anything is right here. Famone, surgery was a success for Famone. In recovery right now. Famone's thanking everyone for their prayers. Hey, Famone, that is just very encouraging news for us here at the Sooner Surge. Yes. Thanks for sharing. I'm so happy that surgery was a success. And now we just pray for a full and speedy recovery. Also, I want to also mention thanks to Dave. If you want to put it up there, Hunter. Just big thanks to Dave McCook again. The streak continues. This dude is unbelievable. Hey, thanks to the email last night, Dave as well. We'll get that. We'll get that going. Hey, appreciate you, Dave. Thanks for the $20 super, man. Jay, what I was saying is there's people bragging about I got all 4 number 1 picks, and I got all 4 Final Fours. Yeah, because you didn't pick any upsets, and that's fine. I mean, that's fine, but it's kind of harder to brag about that this year.
Yeah. Did you see? First, I see Greg-Od's comment. Fan stop.
It's fan stop, Jay.
Fan stop right there. Check him out. You can go buy this hoodie. Hey, do you ever watch Oz the Mentalist?
Okay, I'm glad you brought this up.
He's good, man. He's so good.
No. I'm done with it. I'm absolutely done with Oz the Mentalist.
Why? He's legit.
It's fake.
No, it's not. It's not fake.
It 100% is. It's like David Copperfield illusions. That's what it is.
It's mind stuff. It's not, Germ. Come on now.
Hey, my 10-year-old son has a bracket that's 99.8%.
Really?
Jay, it's as fake as WWE, man.
I disagree. I think it's taken chances.
You're telling me he predicted all those?
Well, yeah, I bet you could have got 8.
Who would have been more wrong?
Who would have been the surprise out of the Elite 8?
What?
Who would have been the surprise in the Elite 8?
Arkansas?
They didn't make the Elite 8.
Tech?
They were a 3 seed.
So who's the surprise?
That's what I'm asking you. People could have got all 8 right.
No, Jay, he picked Arkansas over St. John. Like, to me, he probably did 8 or 9 of those things, and then they showed the one he got right.
I don't know if it's true or not, Jim. I'm just saying. There's some funny comments in here.
Benjamin, that is elite. Send Oz to predict what mood his girl will be in tomorrow, and he'll give him his due.
Wow.
Hey, Jay, what about David Blaine? Street Magic, is that fake?
Oh, I don't like David.
Oh, is it real?
No, I don't. He does some off the wall stuff, man.
Ron, I'm sorry for the spoiler alert. Look, Santa Claus, WWE, Easter Bunny. Yes, fake.
Germ. Kids watching. Dude.
Go ahead, Jay.
You got kids watching, man.
Saturday scrimmage happened. There was a scrimmage in Norman.
I saw 918 put out here about Bo Bentley, 3 visits. LSU, Georgia, and Oklahoma. You want to know if he's any good, look at the visits. Like, look who's after him. I like Bo Bentley a lot. I think 918 agrees. We both think would be a really
Hunter,
Oklahoma.
Hunter, my kids, one of them, my 10-year-old is watching. He's back over there. Sometimes he sleeps in here. But guess what? My kids don't get anything from Santa. When mom and dad work hard for the money, we're going to get the recognition when it comes time for a gift. Sorry, that's just the way it is at our household.
So what you're saying is you are not very humble about it, right? You like
absolutely humble, but Jay, I don't
No,
want
you
my
just said
kids
if
writing notes to Santa Claus and to me that and thanking Santa Claus. It's fake. I'm not going to. I am transparent. You want to hear the word? I'm transparent. Transparent. That's right, Chuck. Bring it. I'm not going to lie to my kids. Not even the youngest. Nope. Not even the youngest. It's too hard to lie about. Sorry. Now, when they were little, there were some Santa gifts. But my wife and I had a chat. We had a chat once, and I said, hey, this is kind of dumb. 918 says, I keep seeing podcasts and articles about running back being a concern. And am I missing something? I completely understand. Hey, listen, 918, here's what I will say. I agree with you, 918, because my issue is I've seen so many running backs who were mid-tier, who were not 5 stars, be able to be very good in the backfield. I think they've got guys there. I watched Xavier Robinson. I liked it. I think Taylor Tatum's got some upside, but I think they'll lose someone. The only thing those guys maybe they think there's going to be several guys that are leaving.
Hunter's asking the question. I think this was maybe on the graphic too. Who will step up at wide receiver outside of Burks, Gibson's?
Jay?
It sounds like Elijah Thomas is really turning heads now. True freshman, but it sounds like he's doing really well, is what it sounds like.
I think Elijah Thomas, Choice, you're hearing some things from, and I heard Choice made a great catch. Hey, Jay, but I think it's Satania maybe too. And look, what about the guys that were there last year? Zion Kearney, Jacob Jordan. Does he have a chance?
Yeah, hey, nobody's talking about Jordan.
No one's talking about Jordan. Hey, by the way, Chuck, is this a running back concern or a coach concern? Because I take that as a coach concern, not a running back concern.
I think 918 brings up something. I understand where he's coming from here, because I think it's more that you're hearing it on stuff and you're thinking, it almost sounds like that's the major concern. And you could be concerned about the running back but is that the major concern on the offense? Or to me, it all starts up front, O-line. That is where my concern is on the offense right now.
Hey,
is who are the 5 going to be? Who are they going to be? That's who the 5 are going to be.
Colin saw the Choice catch in person, and I heard about it. It looks amazing in person. We'll definitely get playing time, Colin says. What else did you see in person?
I like Carry On as well. You know what I get tired of? I do. I get tired of talking about running backs when they're running behind a bad offensive line. Give me a good offensive line this year, and we'll see how good the backs are. I'm sorry. Go look at the great teams, the really good teams. It starts up front. If OU has a really good offensive line this year, and by the way, I think they have some really good young talent that they could be good up front. But I don't know who's going to play yet, so I can't say that. But if they have a good O-line, I guarantee you, mark it down, March 30th, whatever this is, that Tatum, X-Rob, these guys will look a lot better. That's a fact. It's a fact.
Yeah. Jimmy says Canick got a TD pass. In a portion of the scrimmage, Jimmy says, hey, what's up, Nathan? Hey, Jay, last night I said Trevor Knight did not improve. What were the stats at OU compared to Texas A&M? I saw Sooner Thrawn put some stats in here. But listen, when I say, look, he says he improved a lot. But listen, I don't care who you are, Sooner Thrawn. Any OU fan, and I'm not saying I don't care who you are. I'm saying I don't care who. Everyone's going to compare Trevor Knight's bowl game against Alabama and then saw what he was the next year. He was a microcosm of that. And he didn't do anything special at Texas A&M. He might have had numbers, but I don't think he improved that much.
Hey, and
People
Chuck,
thought he'd get drafted.
Chuck, good to see you on here tonight. I listen. I agree with you. If you want to say the running back could be a question mark, I understand that. What I'm saying is that to me should not be the biggest question mark right going into the season. I think they got other things that are I would put right above it as far as question marks. That's just me. And
I do think linebacker they've got to. 918 likes Keontez Lewis more than most. I like his size and speed. I agree. Hey, Colin says Kanik mostly playing when double tight end sets, and I think double tight end sets, and I also think H-back sets is where you're going to see more of him. I do think he'll make some impact plays.
Yeah, people talking about the running backs. Man, it's been a while since they've had just a ridiculous.
And there's Matt's just most hyperbolic statement I've ever seen. Your statements are too hyperbolic for me. For me to say your statements are hyperbolic, it makes me want to just run through the wall with my helmet on. I'm so angry.
Or without your helmet.
Or without my
helmet. Might maybe do you some good.
Cortland had a good read pick 6 also, Colin says.
A lot of people like Cortland. Where does he fit on this year's team? Like, do you think he could get a lot of run?
He can play some, Jay. That's a weakness for a lot of people that think.
Yeah.
Gentry Williams needs to be healthy, though.
Yeah, I mean, that remains to be seen, though, doesn't it?
To me, the first position you got to go get is you got to go get a linebacker.
I agree. They got to have.
I think Kendall Daniels is unbelievable and has to be on the field at all times. Kendall Daniels is not going to be a backup linebacker. He's going to be on the field. So who you have backing up Kip and Kobe?
Hunter, this is a bad take. Bad take.
Connor Neer, you need someone better than that. But I don't know if there's going to be anyone better, Jay.
They need somebody that's going to probably play a little bit at depth. Connor Neer.
I'm confused on how Colin was Colin at the scrimmage.
I believe he
saw it in person.
I believe he was, Colin. Joe Washington. No, that's a bad take. The reporter asked him about the running backs.
Asked who?
I'm not sure. No, he was. I understand what you're saying, though.
Give me a name. Hunter threw out.
There's a name. There's a name nobody's talking about. I've got Jimmy
Taylor Heim.
Taylor Heim. That's the one.
Both those guys could help. Hey,
yeah, I see that. So if that's the truth, then you could get in
the
here.
Scrimmage wasn't open to the public.
Huh?
Scrimmage was not open to the public. Now, Arizona State's is, but not OU's. Wait, Hunter, can you verify? Yeah, I do know there was a coach's clinic because I knew some people that went to it. The coach's clinic was there. Yes, I agree. But it was not open to the public.
When you say public, you mean anybody could have walked in and saw it?
No.
Yeah, I don't.
Not sure, Jay.
Yeah, not anybody could have walked up and saw practice. That's definitely not the case with Brent Venables. They're not allowing any just random person to come watch practice. They don't do open scrimmages.
If OU does open scrimmages, I'm Santa Claus. Guess what? I'm not saying ho, ho, ho. So.
Too deep on the line with D. Will, Jaden Jackson, Stone, Halton, RMT, MDJP. Yeah, that's a major step up. 918, I agree with you there.
And maybe that's why Michael Hawkins' dad was talking about how great the defense is going to be. I mean, they're really good defensively. Hey,
yeah, he was high on him on Twitter.
Great God. All year last year, I asked for Deshaun McCullough to be edge. All year, that's where he should have played last year. He can't. He's not great in coverage. He's got to attack.
Colin said, who's the best Sooner to ever come out of your hometown? I mean, I won't say hometown, but where I grew up, I would say Ramon Richardson.
From Broken Arrow. From Sepulpa, it's Carl Pendleton.
Yeah. You also had RSJs from Broken Arrow, but I think Ramon Richardson was
Lydell Carr, Chuck says out of Enid, yeah.
That's a great
Austin Box was also out of Enid.
Who?
Austin Box. Man, I'm just
What
pumped.
wasn't PJ Mills out of Enid?
Yes. I'm just pumped, man, for this season, dude.
I'm excited. Hey, I think Brent Venables is gonna love doing the DC stuff because I think he's very comfortable with Arbuckle running that offense. Just it seems like they got a good energy. He knows what he's doing. So that's gonna be interesting to see how they do, man. Ryan Broyles, Norman, Kill Fugate. Let's open up the phone lines. Let's get them open.
Open up the phone. Hey, check out the Fan Stop at thefanstop.com. Sign up for the Shirt of the Month Club. Use code SURGE, 10% off your first 3 months. Do it by April 20th, and you will guarantee that you will get a welcome shirt the next day, and you'll sign up in time to get this beauty, Memorial Day special, the May Shirt of the Month. Hop on there, get it.
What are you doing?
I'm wearing.
Wait, turn to the side. Turn to the side. Is that a tiger?
No,
What's on the helmet?
don't even know, Jay.
No, what's on the side of the helmet? Look at it and tell me what it is.
It's just where I've been hitting. Helmet to helmet, it's scraped off.
It's a small little thing. It's not a logo?
It's because I've hit so hard, dude. Scrape helmet to helmet contact.
Do you wear that around the house and just hit the wall with it when you get mad and stuff?
Sometimes I let my boys come up and just, something like that.
Hey, we're going to get to Jackson. I got to talk about this after Jackson. I have to talk about the Yankees after Jackson. I'm so glad you brought this up. We're going to talk about it, but let's get to Jackson.
I don't even know what he's talking about.
What's up, Jackson?
What's up, guys? Hey, so I have something I want to ask you guys. So let's just say that OU defensively, they're top 15, top 10, like we expect them to be. Jay, what are you wearing, dude? I can't take.
I'm ready for the sun, man.
No, I have a question for you guys.
I'm
I'm not here just the sunshine
sun
farm.
hat on.
Where would it take for OU's offense to be ranked? For you guys to mark Oklahoma down as not a playoff contender, but a championship contender. Where would OU's offense need to be ranked nationally in order for you guys to do that?
For me to say OU's going to be in the playoff, what they need
Top
to rank?
No,
25
a
offense.
national championship, not playoff. A team that could legitimately win national championship.
Top
I
25
think the top
offense,
25 offense, they can do it.
Hey, top 25 offense, top 15 defense.
Okay. Yeah, I agree. I was going to go with the top 20 offense, but
Jay, do you remember the lady Minnie Pearl? If that had the price tag on it, you'd be Minnie Pearl.
Hey,
I'm going to ask Jackson.
Hey, Jackson, real quick. Where are they going to? Where do you think they're going to be ranked?
at the end of the year, the offense
Yes.
Yeah.
between 30 and 35.
And what
Hey,
about
Jackson? Jackson, I got to ask you something.
I have the defense finishing 7th or 8th in the country.
So what do you have their record being?
Right now, probably 8-4.
How can you just ask the question of where they need to be, and I tell you, and now you say that really good, and you're going to say they're going to be 8 wins.
Yeah, 8-4.
Jackson, you got 2 seconds.
Okay.
You got 2 seconds right now to answer this question.
Okay.
And if you do, well, I don't know what I would do, but you won't answer it.
Okay.
Answer this question right now. Who's Minnie Pearl? Go. What show is Minnie Pearl on? Go.
No idea. Never even heard that name.
Yep. I don't have to shave my head or do anything because I know you wouldn't know.
Jeremy, who is Minnie Pearl? If you'd like to explain to me, so I know.
She's from the show Yeehaw. Where, oh, where?
Oh my
Are
God.
you tonight?
Hey,
What?
but I just want to say something. I think what the Yankees are allowed to do? The Yankees?
Yeah, I was going to get to the
I
Yankees.
think it's so dumb should not be allowed, but
Yeah,
that's all I'm gonna say.
I agree. It's bad. It's bad for baseball.
What happened?
They've made new bats, and they moved most of the wood into the logo. So when it hits that part of the bat, it's just flying off. That's why they're hitting so many home runs.
How's that legal?
It's legal. Hunter loves it. Says it's great for baseball.
What? Can't every team do it?
Every team can, but I think it's silly. I think it's
Just
silly.
let them do steroids in, right?
Totally different, Jerem.
Yeah, I know.
Totally different. What else? Anything else on your mind, Jackson? He gone.
He gone.
He
Where,
gone.
oh, where are you tonight? Do you know the next line?
Yeah, I know. Why did you leave me here all alone?
Why did you leave me here all alone? I've searched the world over, thought I found true love. You met another. You're gone.
Yeah, you're gonna get copyrighted singing that.
What?
Pickle says this for Oklahoma this year: the defense is a floor and the offense is. I like that too. I like that quote too. I heard that and I like that a lot. Thank you. If the NFL's doing this, thank you.
Actually, the Packers are the ones kind of behind it, pun intended.
Jeremy, can you get us your best?
Pun intended behind it. You get it, Jay?
I get it. I get it. Hey, it's about time that they back that up. You get it?
Oh, look, it's not all it's cracked up to be. They need it.
That's true.
I mean,
that's true. Started from the bottom, now we're here, you know?
That's correct, Jay.
What else, man? It isn't a bad take. How's it terrible for football? There's only one team that can do it. I mean,
others could do it, Jay. It's just boring football.
Pickle or Jackson, more sunshine pumping so far.
Other teams are allowed to do it, Jay.
Hey, I didn't.
Hey, Chuck, if we lost 50,000 followers, well, that's a bad take because we don't have that many. So there you go.
But, Jeremy, I would encourage you not to sing. It is pretty bad.
Your face was just frozen pretty badly.
Huh?
Now, Sumitron says, OU will have top 10 defense. Offense will be top 35. 9-3, make playoffs.
It's a buffed quarterback sneak.
It is a quarterback sneak, but it's also, hey, you know who started it? Who originated the tush push, Jay?
Matt Leinart.
Reggie Bush and Matt Leinart. That's correct.
Hey, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. And here's why I'm against the tush push. Here's why I'm against it. Was it the Chiefs they were playing at the goal line and the Chiefs kept jumping off sides trying to time it? And if they would have done it one more time, it would have been an automatic. I don't know what it was. It was some type of penalty, extra penalty, unsportsmanlike or something. Why? If that's what you got to do to stop it, why is that an extra penalty?
You're ruffling Hunter's feathers because he's an Eagles guy. So
yeah, he'll never back down from this for sure. Yeah, they haven't got stopped very often. Number one offense, number one defense, record 2-10.
Yeah, hey, I'm excited about the Josh Pate BV interview.
Me too.
How much transparency we're gonna get?
I don't know, Jaron. Probably. I mean, I am so tired of that word. I need to make something that's gonna on my TV behind me when you say that, it just flashes. Transparency, just flashes.
Well, yeah, that'd be a good idea, Jay. Anything that reminds you.
Do you remember those overhead projectors, or what they call them? What they call those?
Transparencies.
Is that what they were called? Did you ever teach with an overhead?
No, Jay. Hey, speaking of, I know last night I said I was going to share a story on here and I didn't do it. I may have to do it tonight.
What do you mean?
People were daring me to last night, but I held my own.
Wait, does this have to do with the picture you sent in the text?
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh, Germ, you can't.
I can't share it.
I don't know what it was about, but if it has anything to do with that picture, I don't know.
Well, that's exactly what it has to do with.
Hey, you know what? This is on you. I'll turn my camera. I mean, if you want to share it,
look. I don't think this is a bad. Look, I've been taking my sons to the library, the local library. Everyone, okay? Not my 15-year-old. He doesn't want to read, but my 10-year-old, my 7-year-old, they love reading. They love the book Wings of Fire. My 10-year-old, we go there. My 7-year-old wants some science books. We go to the science children's section, and there's all these books. And my 10-year-old pulls out a book and says, "Dad, you would love this book." I look at the title and I gasp. Jay, do you remember the title of that book?
Yeah, I know the title. That's why I said, why are you sharing
I got to recall the title because I just remember seeing the cover.
I don't know why you're going with this, but
Okay, I won't share it.
I'm ready to get back to football.
All right, let's get back to football then.
Oh my gosh.
We'll leave them hanging.
Yeah,
Hit the like and I'll tell you the title.
What?
Hit the like and I'll tell you the title.
It
It was called A Kid's Book About Periods by Jessica Biel. And my son said, Dad, you'll love this book. It's all about periods and grammar. I said, okay, let's go to another section. My wife got a kick out of that when I came home and told her what they did. Wow is all I can say.
yeah. Was this your youngest?
No, this is my 10-year-old.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, it was classic.
Yeah. Fit with Fry, what's up? He says, is Grayson Halton the most underrated player on the team? Okay. Maybe so. Who would be 1 and 2 on this? Offensively and defensively, who would you say? Defensively, Halton's got to be up there. I'm trying to think of who else defensively.
I don't think Grayson Halton's it as far as the most underrated on the team.
You think he's highly rated? People talk about him a lot?
Well, I think a lot of people expect a lot of things from Grayson Halton now.
I don't know about that.
You don't think so?
I still consider him underrated because I think you hear more talk about Jaden Jackson. Heck, you think all you talk about is David Stone. So you got Jaden Jackson and David Stone. You've got both of them ahead of Halton.
Well, the defensive tackles, they rotate through, Jay.
Yeah, but you don't talk about Halton. You only talk about Stone and Jackson. So he'd be underrated.
Hey, no, he's not the most underrated in my opinion. Will Bootlegger's Boy ever get made in a movie? That would be unbelievable if it did.
Who would you have play Switzer in a movie?
Now, I tell you a name who I think would be, man, let me think about this, Jay. I tell you who would be a pretty good switcher, I think. Ed Harris is too small. I think Craig T. Nelson would be a great Barry switcher.
Craig T. Nelson, he's kind of old now.
So switcher.
Yeah, but Bootlegger's Boy would be when he was younger.
Yeah,
because I was thinking Ed Harris a little bit.
He's old.
That's what I'm saying. So if you
went old, Craig T. Nelson.
But I'm saying younger. Who would you go younger?
Okay, the guy who played in the movie We Are Marshall, the assistant coach in that movie.
I don't remember who that was.
Go for him, Jay.
Hey, Chester, glad you're safe. Sounds like south of you, tornadoes. Definitely be praying to all this. The next few days are being pretty wild, I think.
Not Leonardo DiCaprio, no.
Not DiCaprio for sure. He is not a sports actor.
Has he been in a single sports movie?
Not that I know of.
Could Bosworth pull it off?
No. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't know who I'd go with to play Switzer. I'm trying to think.
Hey, Jay, should I bring it up tonight, or do we want to do one night without it?
Without what?
What I'm getting ready to ask you.
How do I know what you're going to ask me? Be a little more transparent.
We're twins, Jay.
Be a little more transparent. I don't know.
Because we're twins.
Because we're twins, what? That I'm supposed to read your mind?
Absolutely. Remember when we used to do that?
Well, that was, talk about Oz the Mentalist. It was, we were fooling people, Jerm.
And we were as fake as Oz the Mentalist.
Oh, wow. Bowling Green, Kentucky's got one on the ground right now.
Wow.
I agree with Ivan Carrion on offense. And Jenna James said that earlier. I agree.
Who's he going to play for?
I know. I think he's underrated, though. Ooh, Woody Harrelson's a great one, KB. Oh,
Woody
yeah.
Harrelson. Oh, Gary Busey.
Woody Harrelson. Oh,
did you slap the table?
I did slap it. Woody Harrelson.
Best twin movie. What about the one with Matt Damon? They were stuck together. Stuck on You.
Oh, yeah, that might be the better one.
Yeah.
That's probably it. What were you going to bring up? I don't know what you're going to say. You go, should I bring it up tonight?
Porter Moser's still at OU. Amazing. It's amazing how everyone wanted him, yet here he is.
Hey, I really don't want to argue with you for the next 20 minutes. So
Walton Goggins, is that the guy's name? Hey, Parent Trap's a good twin movie. What's another good twin movie, Jay?
Parent Trap is really good. Parent Trap's really good.
My apologies, Chester says. I've got to show it if Chester's apologizing. Misheard Trap House booming. He said one play Mitchell Press, but yeah, he's not looking good yet. I think Jaron Canick's moving up the depth chart. I'd love to say Caden Helms is.
Yeah. Arnold twins, Arnold and Robert. Was Danny DeVito? I think it was Danny DeVito.
The movie Twins? Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito. Yes.
Yeah, I believe so. I hated that movie, by the way.
Yeah, I'm not a big DeVito fan. I'm not a big Schwarzenegger fan.
No, I don't think he was a very good actor.
No, he wasn't. Kindergarten Cop might have been his best one.
Oh, that's a horrible movie. Kinnick will start, Fit with Fry says. Clark is good too. The Barbarians, I would like them to switch X Carry On. As far as moving Carry On around, somebody mentioned tight end. Yeah. Hey, let's get to trivia. I'm gonna do pull a U here with trivia, so be ready. It's gonna be TV related. We pull a Jeremy here. Check out the FanStop, thefanstop.com. Code Surge, you get 10% off your first 3 months. Look at this. It's a great hoodie from the FanStop. You also got the upside down Longhorn hats. You got all kinds of hats, shirts, hoodies. Check them out. Great company. Officially licensed merchandise. Hey, I'm going to go with a pretty easy trivia question while we're on all this topic. I see it in the chat. I simply want to know the name of the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie that also had an actress in it that was in Freaky Friday.
Yeah, that's one of my questions. That's so confusing.
You don't know it?
I don't understand the question.
Arnold Schwarzenegger movie that the main actress in the movie was also in Freaky Friday. Should be pretty easy. It's not Eraser. It's not a
Eraser had Jamie Lee Curtis.
There it is right there.
True Lies had Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah, did Eraser?
No, Eraser didn't.
Yeah, True Lies is the answer I was going with. So there it is. What is Freaky Friday, Chester asked?
Hey, Chuck. I think it could be because they wanted to. Maybe Arbuckle, he's got several different types of that he's going to play double tight end sets, all kinds of things like that. I don't know. Get to the chopper.
Get to the chopper.
Get to the chopper.
Oh, that's great stuff. Get to the chopper. That's one of the greatest quotes. Man.
Hey, I got to scroll back up here because I was going to say something and bring something up, and I can't remember what it was.
Wait, a photographic memory you can't remember?
I remember it. It wasn't in the
photographic
chat.
memory.
I remember it. I remember.
No, you went to the chat to find it.
Everyone in the chat answered this question. I want you to type a sentence in the chat, okay? A comment. Hit the like first, and then type a sentence. And it needs to be a complete sentence because I'm a grammar guru, okay? So I want it to be a complete sentence. Start it with the capital letter. End it with a period or exclamation or question mark, okay? Depends on what kind of sentence it is, okay? There's four main kinds: declarative, exclamatory, interrogative, or imperative. Now listen. What is one sentence that you want to hear from Brent Venables in the interview with Paige? Type it in the chat. Let's read through these. Jay, I've got a sentence.
What?
I've got a sentence. I want to hear BB say in the interview.
Well, I thought he called you yesterday and talked to you.
No.
The day before? Was it the day before?
No. It was a fake call like Oz. It was like the day before.
Well, you told me that you really wanted him to reach out and you wanted to hear it from him.
I did, but he didn't want to.
Okay.
Leave the Porsche alone, Teresa says. That's from the movie.
We got Josie is no longer.
Oh, that is Chester. You didn't spell the right, but I think Chester, that may be the best one.
How about this one? We're going to beat Texas. Look at KB, man. Look at KB. Some of these, man.
How fast does your dog run? Jay, I would like to hear him say, I have not been good at all in close game situations. I've been very bad.
He's going to be, it's going to be the positive stuff. Don't you want to hear more positive?
Fit, you want to hear him say, John Mateer is progressing along? I don't want to hear that. Now, Devin, I'd like to hear this. If we don't go 8-4, I'm done. I'm out of here.
Hey,
you don't have to fire me. I'm leaving.
I'm nuts. Might have the best one so far. Ryan Gosling, Switzer. I think he could do it.
Ryan Gosling.
Here's another one. Who's the guy that played Captain America? Chris Evans?
Yes.
Chris Evans.
He would be great. Oh, he was being sarcastic.
Oh.
I'm done talking. Get your popcorn ready. Yeah, if he does that, let's go. I'm going to get amped up if that's what you hear.
Look at this one.
Man, I may have a concussion protocol.
Look at Samurai.
Concussion protocol.
Sooner put me in, coach. Yeah. Concussion protocol, Jeremy. Look at this. I like this from Benjamin right here. He said, BB said he made the wrong hire. Said he was going to call the defense because he's good at it. Enough for me. That's right.
Now, he did say that.
Now, look at this one. This might be the winner.
Oh, I would. If he says that, I'd get the helmet again, but I threw it down. Hey, Chuck wants to hear him say, I have subscribed to the Sooner Surge podcast. If you add a prepositional phrase to the end of that, hey, Chuck, say, I have subscribed to the Sooner Surge podcast for all the expert opinions in the Sooner Surge community chat.
Hey, real quick.
I've subscribed to the Sooner Surge podcast to be encouraged by Matt's encouraging chat.
Oh, wow. This one's epic. Lincoln's brisket was dry. Oh, that's great. Hey, 918. You know what? And I think 8-4 is doable. I think 9-3 is doable. I do. I don't think it's sunshine pumping to say 8-4 is doable. I don't think it's sunshine pumping to say 9-3 is doable. I think sunshine pumping would be saying they're going 9-3 for sure. I think they could have a really good year this year. I got to see them talk to me after 2 games. That's when I'm going to make my predictions. I need to see 2 games on the field. That's all. I need to see 2 games. That'll be enough for me to pick out. Pass the Kool-Aid, Gray God says. Pass it to the Gray God. Do you remember when he followed us on Twitter? Remember that?
Yeah, that was random. Hey, for about 5 minutes and then it was gone. Hey, Jay.
Is it bot?
One day we need to just get some Kool-Aid and just drink some Kool-Aid on here. What's your go-to Kool-Aid?
I don't drink Kool-Aid. Is that
Tang's the best? It's not Kool-Aid. I love Tang.
Do they even make Kool-Aid packets anymore? With the dye?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Really? Yeah. Absolutely. Really? And they're still under $1. They're still under $1, I believe.
You make Kool-Aid at your house?
We have before.
I've never made it.
Hey, I'm nuts. This is my last year to watch OU football.
Hey, I got to shout out something real quick.
Shout it out, Jay.
Do you like Sprite or 7-Up?
They're the same thing, but yes, it's okay. It's not my favorite.
Okay.
They're the same thing.
I encourage anybody that likes Sprite or 7-Up. Phone lines are open.
They've been open, Sooner Freak.
Call in, Sooner Freak. Hey, there's a new 7-Up, Tropical.
Okay.
Give it a shot.
Hey,
a Tropical 7-Up that's flying off the shelves. You can't keep it in.
Hey, there it is. Sooner Surge posted it. There's the phone link. Sooner Freak 29. Call in. Hey, Tang is elite, Chuck.
Look at 918. He called it out too. 918. Have you had it?
It's Sprite, Jay.
No, it's 7-Up.
And I agree, Mac. I only drink 7-Up when I'm sick, and it's the only time I eat crackers.
No, 7-Up is the one that makes this tropical one. You got to try it.
I won't be, Jay.
Do you remember when I was addicted to Mountain Dew?
Yeah. Hey, Dr. Pepper. Now, there is a difference between Dr. Pepper and Mr. Pibb.
I agree.
Tang is not like Sunny Delight. It's a little better. Hey, I got a recipe for you. Put Tang in your fruit salad. It is unbelievable.
Fruit salad.
Yeah, remember Mom's fruit salad?
Yeah.
Unbelievable with Tang mix in it. It's unbelievable.
I don't really eat fruit salad anymore.
Sooner Freak 29 asked for the call-in link. It was on there. We're waiting for you, Sooner Freak 29. Give us a holla before we get off here tonight. Man, this has been a fun night already. It's always fun on the Sooner Surge.
Dalpo says Dr. Thunder is better than Dr. Pepper. I've never had Dr. Thunder.
Was it Dave that said we will make? Dave wants to hear BB say we will make the playoffs.
Hey,
No
speaking of Thunder,
yeah,
are they going to win 70? Are they going to lose again this year?
I think they'll lose one.
Hey, I'm not. You almost got to be at the point.
Oh, this is great.
Hey, if they don't win the championship, it's a bad year.
Describe BV with a soda comparison.
Oh, that's a great question.
Well, I mean, he'd have to be an off-brand right now until he wins some.
No,
he'd be like a Mr. Pibb compared to Dr.
I think he'd be something that's very like it just pops, like something like a Red Bull, man. Something like a Red Bull.
Maybe a sugar-free Red Bull.
High energy.
Jolt. Yeah, Gerald Moore and I would be great. Dr. Thunder soda. It's correct.
Dr. Thunder's weak, yeah.
Hey, now, Monty, why do you have to go there? Monty, let me enjoy the stuff that I drink, man.
Yeah, he's the sugar-free top Red Bull top tier.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I got to lay off the Red Bull a little bit.
Same.
I don't drink it a ton, but
hey, coming up. Did you see Papa Top? Did you see Papa Top's comment on Twitter? About the mock drafters? They need to stop. Because I guess someone was saying 5th round for Danny.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy talk.
Yeah.
Oh, Pop Rocks and a Pepsi for BB. That's pretty good.
That's Coke. But wait, if you put Pop Rocks in a Pepsi, you have Coca-Cola.
I don't like Pepsi. Hey, real quick. I'm on this kind of diet a little bit.
What?
Yeah, I'm counting what I eat. I'm counting my macros and micros. Okay.
What?
Yeah. It's eye opening, dude. I got this app and everything. It's eye opening. Here's the deal.
App?
Yeah. Here's the deal. So what I realized, I don't eat much protein. So if you go buy these Fairlife, these protein shakes, do you like chocolate milk?
I know what Fairlife shake is.
Dude, they're legit.
You're on a diet?
Yeah.
You going to the beach this summer? What's going on?
What?
You going to the beach this summer?
Yeah, but that's not why I'm on a diet.
Wait, did you just say you are going to the beach?
Yeah.
That's true. Shut free.
What does that have to do with anything?
You're going to the beach. That's why you're on a diet, dude.
This is not why I'm.
Hey, listen, keep your diet up and just make sure you're listening about 5 minutes of Jackson every night. You'll have your tan and your diet shape.
Oh, boys, we got off topic. We got way off topic. Never drink your calories. That's right. No, it really is eye-opening to see how little of certain.
What's the name of the app, Jay?
MyFitnessPal.
What?
He turned the camera off. Okay. Hey, we should do a Sooner Surge combine, shouldn't we?
Oh, we should do it over there at KB's place, a little combine.
Fairlife shakes are so good. They are. Hey, and here's what I've learned. I've lost a little weight already. I hadn't started that long ago. But I don't need to lose a lot of weight, but you can bulk up pretty good on this. I mean, I'm excited.
Now, I'm going to admit something because of transparency. We've cited for this for Traver. This is really for no one else. Have you ever done meal prep?
I do it right now with Matt. I do that. Yes.
Oh, you do meal prep?
Yeah.
Does it give you the meals to make?
I have certain ones I do just over and over.
Traver, he's big into running and he's wanting to kind of get that energy in his body. So we're looking at meal preps for him,
Dude, chicken and rice and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Shouldn't have talked about Arnold, KBC. I don't know.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, I'll be back. Hey, listen,
Sure.
we'll be back tomorrow.
Get to the chopper. I don't know if Sooners Freak 29 is calling in.
Yeah, he must not be, Jay.
So
Hey, man, this has been one of the classics
It's a
nights.
weird
Sorry
time.
about my story about the book, but hey, it's an actual book. I can't believe Jessica Biel wrote a book. But that's
why?
pretty-
Wait, whoa. Why do you say that?
I didn't know she was a writer. I just thought she was an actress.
Phone link should be listed there.
Corrections is ready. He's got to call in. He's got to talk about this. My Fitness Pal. It's almost remember the toy, Jay, that you had growing up. You wanted one Christmas. You asked Santa Claus. Remember this,
Let
Jay?
me guess. You're going to say my buddy.
Yep, my buddy.
You can't let that go. I bet Hunter, who was in your class all the time, heard the same stories every year.
My buddy.
We don't need. Please don't say. Hey, there's the link right there.
Hey, I got another trivia question tonight. What was the toy that was the equivalent of My Buddy, but for girls? Name it. Name it. The equivalent of My Buddy, but for girls. Name it. We're going to do first thing ever. Let corrections on. Can corrections answer the question live right now? Go for it.
Corrections, you're on.
What's the question?
What is the girl equivalent to the toy My Buddy?
I don't know.
It's the one Germ got for Christmas.
Cabbage
There it is.
Patch Kids? I don't know.
918 got it.
Of course he did. Of course 918 got it. Gee.
918, I swear to God, he is an AI bot in here just
Is it Oz?
spitting
Is it
facts.
Oz the Mentalist?
It's ridiculous. Oh, yeah, mentalism. It's totally real, you know.
What's up, corrections?
Hey, guys. Sorry, I haven't been able to call in all week. It's been kind of a crap show at work.
Hey, happy belated birthday.
Thank you. Thank you. I was a little rough this morning, not going to lie, but that's all right. You know, I just wanted to say, you know, congrats to the women's basketball getting the Sweet 16. Like I said, I've been able to call in all week, and so just a couple things. You know, really happy for them, and I just, you know, it's like at work. You know, it's like 5% of the inmates. And I'm sure Germ can probably talk about this at school too. Like 5% of the kids cause 95% of the problems. The same way in the jail. You know, 5% of the inmates cause 95% of the problems. And what I'm getting really tired of, and I kind of talked about this in Discord today, is like every time like our team loses, it's like you can't celebrate our women getting to the Sweet 16, you know, and they lose. And then the doomers go out there, our women's basketball team sucks, you know. And then today, you know, we lose one series in softball, and the doomers are out there. Patty Gassel's lost it, you know. You know, and it's like that 5% of our fan base is just rotten. They're supposed to be fans, but it's like they relish every time any one of our sports teams loses.
But
you know, and
don't you think that's probably 90% of fan bases?
probably, but it just makes this look stupid online. You know, I mean, you go on X and everything, and these other fan bases that are looking at these, you know, and it's only 5% of our fans, but they're the loudest, most obnoxious fans out there calling for Patty Gasso to get fired because she's lost it. They're tired of her, not hammering players that are in hitting slumps and stuff like that. It's ridiculous. And all these other fan bases are like, you guys have won 4 straight national titles and you lose one series and you want her fired. Are you insane? And it's so aggravating that these doomers, I'm really getting tired of it. It's like they just cannot wait for any of our teams to lose. Oh, gymnastics girls lose a national title. Well, we suck. We better just get rid of the gymnastics program, save that money for football. You know, it's just, they're supposedly fans, and I don't know. They're just rotten individuals. I think they just, sitting in their basements, their parents' basement, just been ridiculous.
Did people really say fire Patty Gasso?
Oh, I'm sure some people have.
Oh, yeah. And today I was looking, even in the video you guys dropped earlier, there was a comment in there saying that they were tired of Patty Gasso, being so soft on players and hitting slumps. And it's like, players in the big leagues, in Major League Baseball, go through hitting slumps. The shooters in the NBA and college basketball go through slumps. It happens. And what is she supposed to do? Go out there and trash her players and, in post-game press conferences? No, you leave them in there. You let hitters keep swinging. You keep shooters let shoot. It just takes one swing of the bat to get that magic back and get back hitting again. And
Well,
I'm not going to question Patty Gasser, who's won 4 straight natties. She doesn't just coach for one series. She coaches for the entire season to go into June as strong as possible with the players right in their heads to win a national title. And I'm not going to second guess that. And people just need to, they just need to stop.
well, OU women's basketball next year, they don't lose a lot, and they got Chavez coming in next year. They've got to make a run to the Final Four.
I think so. I'm really excited about this new addition that we brought in, the number 1 basketball, just out of curiosity, do you guys know, does the WNBA, do they also have a lottery like the NBA?
Yes, I believe it's just like the NBA's.
Oh.
I don't know exactly.
How bad would that suck, to bring her in for 1 year and she's a lottery pick? Come on.
No, I mean, as far as, I thought you meant, do they have a lottery? Yes, they have lottery picks, but I don't know if do they leave after 1 year? Who was the last women's basketball player to leave early? They haven't.
I don't know. Like Caitlin Clark, what was she? Did she play 4 years with Iowa?
Yeah, but she got paid a lot of money. The WNBA probably.
Yeah, here's the thing. Corrections. If they get paid $500,000, it's probably more than they would make in the WNBA.
Oh, I'm sure.
So.
But yeah, it would just suck. We get a great player in Fears, and you can't keep him because he's going to be playing in the NBA next year. And you get these elite players that are almost too good because they're not going to be here for 4 years because they get sent to the NBA. That'd be frustrating if the same thing happened on the women's side too. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. I don't know enough about the WNBA to know any of that.
I don't know much about it either.
But I just, it's like, man, do something, be a fan. It's like if one of these girls on the team are in a hitting slump, find her email and shoot them an email saying, hey, keep your head up. We're behind you. Like, you don't go online and just start trashing them, making personal attacks, saying they need bench pulled. It's ridiculous. Just my 2 cents.
Hey, appreciate it, Corrections. Thanks for your call, man.
Thanks for the perspective
Good to
check.
hear from you.
Yeah, happy belated and have a good night.
Hey, one more thing. That's an elite story about your 10-year-old in the book. I don't know why Jay was so poo-poo about sharing that story. It was amazing. It was an amazing story. It was Jay. You need to get a sense of humor, man. That was epic.
Jay's not going to like to hear this, Corrections, but here's the moral of what you're saying. Transparency transcends time, Jay. It's great. Be transparent, Jay.
Wow, wise words. We need to put that in a book.
Thanks, Corrections.
Thanks, guys.
If I did put it in that book, I'd make sure it ended with a period. Hey, what's up, KB?
Hey, yeah, before I get to KB, I got to say, I agree with Corrections, but I want to say this. I think it's the way people say, like, you can definitely, after the loss to the series at Tennessee, to be just up front and say, yeah, they're struggling in these areas. There's nothing wrong with that. It's how it comes across and how you're saying it. Like, I fire Patty, that stuff's ridiculous. Or bench these players, that's ridiculous. Let's get to KB. What's up?
I just got this crazy image in my head of Jay walking up and down the beach with a golden tan, with all the sunshine pumping that Jackson does, and his wife's all pissed off thinking about the Fairlife diet, and he's looking around for Val Kilmer and Tom Cruise to play some sand volleyball with. Yeah, that's what it's going to be like.
Hey, you know what, KB, you want to see? Hey, all you got to do is, I'm going to be transparent right now, Jay. I could really share a story about you, but I won't. But I'm going to be transparent about you, Jay. Go back and look at one of our first YouTube shorts. Jay sitting out in a kiddie pool with his toes in the water. It's pretty funny. You got to check it out.
I think I deleted that, by the way.
And Jay, I won't share the story about you and your swimsuit at the campsite, okay? I'll just leave it at that.
Oh, man. Yeah, I just got that image, man. His Speedo, surfboard under his arm.
That's right. Hey, that's right. That's right. That's funny, KB.
All right, guys. Y'all have a good night.
Hey, you too.
918 has seen that short and still watches the channel, which is amazing, Jay.
Hey,
I'm going to have to share the swimsuit story tomorrow night.
Hey, what about, hey, we'll go next 2 months after 60 days.
Are you challenging me to a weight loss challenge?
It's not weight loss, muscle.
I'll win. I'll win.
Okay.
Wait, what are you saying after? What are we doing here?
Look at you, man. You're getting like on edge. Put the helmet on, man. Put the helmet on.
You get a MyFitnessPal app and you drink Fairlife and you think you're Fabio. It's unbelievable.
Fabio, I haven't heard Fabio in years, man. Fabio?
That's what I said, Jay.
Wow. Okay.
Well, if you want to challenge me, dude, I'll make sure tomorrow I eat oatmeal and granola. I'll drink water. Trust me. When I go in, I go all in.
You don't have the discipline.
All in.
You don't have the discipline.
Hey, appreciate everyone. Yeah, Texas Lady Sooners Longhorns, #1. They did lose to Mississippi State, but yeah, they are. Hey, we'll see. They'll play each other later this year. Hey, it's been great. Thank you so much for being on here tonight. Big shout out to Dave McCook. He kept the streak alive. Another $20 super. Appreciate it. Check out that Shirt of the Month Club. Make sure you sign up using code SURGE. Get 10% off your first 3 months. Do it by April 20th so you can guarantee that May Shirt of the Month, the Memorial Day special. Big shout out to Famone. Super happy for you that the surgery was successful. And praying for your full speedy recovery. Great night tonight, guys. Appreciate everyone. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a marvelous Monday, Sooner Nation.